Tonight on Police 10-7, the cannabis business takes a beating in the Bay of Plenty.
You guys can spread out to the other two houses.
When police take on the growers, growers take on police. And this year's crop goes up. And Hamilton Constables Paul Slater and Miles O'Donnell are assisting a dog unit with a routine check on a car full of mongrel mob members.
Good evening. How are you?
Who's this? What's your name? Lester.
Yeah.
Lester was driving. Not that dumb, Lester. I saw you, man.
Oh, they're driving, mate.
And they pulled in here. I saw them seek swapping there. You're not quick enough.
Fair enough. Lester, give us your licence, bro.
No, you've got a licence.
You got none? Is that why you swap seats?
You got a learners or? I saw you, Lester, driving, man.
Lester, got no licence then? Or disqualified?
I have got a licence.
Yeah. What type is it, mate?
I've got a full licence.
So why did you swap seats then? Lester, you had any alcohol tonight?
No, I haven't.
I was going to say, I can't understand why you've swapped over. Just a quick screening test on your full name and address, please.
Did you suspended?
No, but now I do.
I'll suspended. Haven't had my notice.
Oh, it's in there, Lester.
Yeah, well, they've got to give it to me personally.
Unfortunately, what he tells us now, at 10 to 1 on a Friday night, Saturday morning, something you might be able to defend when you go to court.
Yeah.
Difficult part is, Lester, is when suspended, as the boy says, you're not supposed to drive. We have to take the car. Yeah? There's no ifs, buts or possibles. There's no deals. It's like, we don't get a choice. Car has to come. I'm going to get a tow truck rolling, my friend.
While Lester's not thrilled about his car being impounded, his passenger Johnny is the next to be questioned. And in the process of finding his ID, something more interesting is revealed.
What's that on for?
Yeah.
Keep my back,
It is. Beautiful. That's something like this is like, you know what?
Johnny finds some ID, but it's not the type that's easy to verify by radio.
We haven't got any tattoos in our system for you, Albert.
Issues, mate. Look at my husband. They took photos of all of us.
Yeah.
All out there, too. You trying to tell me I ain't away?
The stab-proof vest doesn't conceal anything more sinister, but you have to wonder why someone would be wearing it in the first place.
So Lester had a bulletproof vest on. Got the real bad news.
What is the bad news?
Okay, this is what my book tells me to do, yeah? Suspended. Can drive, no, you know about that. Impound, you know about that. Arrest, yeah.
How come?
Because that's what the book says, mate. So you're going to have to come with me at some point, yeah? I'll let you sort what you need to do. But it's not a hold. Okay, so it's more or less, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
How quick?
Well, it's Friday night, mate. I'll be as... Well, it depends as well. There's nothing else in the car?
No.
No. I mean, because the boy in that's got a bulletproof vest on.
No, it's not.
Well, what is it then?
It's an old stab-proof.
It's an old stab-proof vest. What, one of ours?
No.
Or one bought from a military encampment?
Yeah, for sure.
But there's no stupid things like guns in the car. Now, what do you want to do? Do you want to leave these four and we'll go and sort out our paperwork now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you happy for them to stay with the car and everything?
Yeah.
Lester still has to go to the station, but it's the best deal police can give him.
But like I said, you know you're not to drive? God, don't get caught.
And at the station, he's optimistic about his predicament.
Charge of the court ticket with fine. That's it,
Probably.
To me, it's just a pain in the ass. But at the end of the day, when you're suspended, don't drive. Don't do what I did. It's all good, see you. So what they say about that, and how we say it together, if all goes well, seek out. And if it doesn't, seek out anyway.
Lester was fined $400 for driving while disqualified and was given a further 6 months disqualification. Senior Constable Brian Parker is giving a roadside briefing for customs and police officers working on a drug recovery operation cracking down on cannabis across the Bay of Plenty.
Interested in the front house with 2.3 hectares, that's about 5 acres.
With numerous warrants to execute, they're planning a day of busts from Te Puke through to the East Cape.
And if the fixed wing's about it's even better, they'll be able to point you. But it's basically farm tracks all the way to the shed.
The team's first raid of the day is at a suspected dope dealer's house.
What's the dog on the deck?
G'day, police. Got a warrant?
Outside.
Yep.
Come outside. Come outside. Hello, hi there, from the police.
Yeah. Right. Hello.
While Detective Rob Lamoto deals with the occupants, Constable Matt Elliott begins the search inside. It turns out the man police want to speak to isn't home, and the initial search hasn't turned up anything. But outside, it's a different story.
We just walked the bush line behind the target address that we came here for. As I was walking up the bush line and along around here, I saw 3 cannabis plants growing on the very edge of this property that we're on now. There's no one home at this address, so we'll seize the plants and we'll follow up with the occupants later as to who owns them.
It's only a small start, but like a lot of these operations, one thing often leads to another.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want 18 there though? So I followed a track from in a public reg reserve and just came down here, and in this area here I've located some cannabis plants growing. So there's a number of cannabis plants here, been growing in a bit of a fashion along the edge of the scrub here. We'll just go and have a look for some other stuff.
It's a good start to the day, but proving who owns these plants will be a lot more difficult.
Have you done up and around?
Yeah. Look, we're in a public area, communal area, so we're just going to pull the cannabis plants. These drugs on the streets of Te Puke this year.
The team has found a total of 21 plants and they're keen to move on. A police spotter plane has found another marijuana patch further east. This time it's well off the beaten track amongst Te Puke's orchards. And Constable Salilo Lavai is hoping it's worth the effort.
Yeah, we'll see what we'll find.
Sure enough, it quickly pays off.
Got some cannabis plants about yay high.
Yeah, they go all the way along.
Oh, jeez. Looks like what this guy's got and done is planted in maybe lots of 3s or 5 up along the riverbank here. There's a few more over here.
Looks like that's one plant. Any more to the collection?
It's another small patch, but it's another strike against the local growers.
In the scheme of things, once they bud up, in a few weeks' time, somebody be hurting. Onwards to the next one.
Further east, the spotter plane has found more cannabis, this time in a maize field. Maize and cornfields are often used to conceal cannabis plantations, but they're no match for the police spotter plane.
And stop there, mark you behind it, stop there too.
Planes just picked up some cannabis in this maize spot here, so we're just going to go in there and pick all that. There's 4 teams over here, teams down there and down here, so we're just going to move through and pick all the plants. Yeah, there's a couple of nice cannabis plants growing. Had them tied up with a bit of string, just try and keep the plant's height down a bit. And so they're heading up quite nicely, so we'll take these. They'll upset us day.
Despite the growers' best efforts, the team find plenty of mature plants.
Yeah, it's a reasonable sized plant. There's some quite good head on there. Yeah, it's starting to come right. Another couple of weeks or so and it'll be a beautiful plant. Or would have been. Jump on, guys. You're right out. Jump on, mate. You're right out.
We had 4 or 5 teams in there, and I think each team probably covered a dozen plants, so We got probably upwards of 60, 70 plants out of there. You'd never find them without the help of the plane.
As the teams regroup, the tally of plants they've destroyed keeps on growing. The team's next warrant is for a property in Kutarere near Oporiki.
We've got some information there that a guy is selling cannabis to the locals. So we'll go and pay him a visit and see if he's got anything there.
Tree forever, right side.
It's a small town, and with no street numbers, finding the target address is easier said than done. But a neighbour soon directs Constable Matt Elliott to a property just up the road.
Okay, cool.
First one right.
Well, that's what she seemed to think. We'll go first one right. She seemed to think it was that one, but wasn't sure. You guys can spread out to the other two houses. Hello? Police? Good up, make yourselves known. There's 3 houses up here, and we don't know exactly which one it is, so we've got to try and eliminate all the houses. Get out. Hey! Nearly, that was close.
Get out.
After a close call, the pit bull is sent packing,
That was a bit close.
allowing the team to get started.
The guys just executed a search warrant at this address, carrying the police dog, drug detective dogs, currently searching the house, and the guys in the house are spreading out to search the environs, and they'll be talking to the occupants and see what we can find.
It takes the drug dog just a few minutes to find what they're all looking for.
This is cannabis in this blue container here.
And the homeowner, Mark, shows up just in time to see police find his small but healthy plot.
Not bad, mate. Starting to heat up quite nicely, eh?
But he won't be reaping what he's sown this year.
The owner of the address has been arrested, and he's going to face charges re the cultivation of those plants, and he'll be appearing in the Potiki District Court.
It's a busy day, heading further east to Waiho Bay, where the spotter plane has found yet another cannabis crop.
Hold the convoy there, fellas. Taylor, stop there.
It's another maize field, but this time it's huge.
Black bag is just under the power lines now. All you guys there next to, hop back in the ute and follow the silver ute where it's going.
With potentially hundreds of plants hidden amongst the corn, the spotter plane sends teams to each corner of the field. Detective Rob Lamoto's team is just beginning their search when a man is seen running from the field.
Copy, he's away. We've got visual on him. He's heading down the track.
Hang on, Dowler's up there. Yeah, but it's not a GP.
Black flag, if you guys come back to your utes, if we can get a Delta unit, can't give the visual on at the moment, but he looks like he's in the pines.
Where? In the pines?
Yeah, copy. From where I am now, in front of the ute, has he gone left down that track? Yeah, A-firm, he's gone down that track there, where the marked ute, you guys pulling it back to the marked ute number 8, he's gone down that track there to the right.
It's not uncommon to come across the people who are cultivating these plants. Often come here and water them, make sure they're getting enough sunlight if they have to tie them up to different areas, but also just to hide them. So,
yeah, have another visual on him now.
Basically, one of the teams has come across a guy wearing a blue backpack who's run off.
In the gully, trying to hide from us.
But obviously with the plane and other units, we've managed to cordon them in. He'll be getting arrested for cultivation, and we'll huck in here and pull out these plants. Well, these plants apparently go all the way down the rows, and these have been pushed over. Basically, they've pushed them over. They know that we look for the cannabis plants, so they're trying to hide the plants. It's not uncommon for them to tie them together because the wind will blow these plants around and they can expose the cannabis. So yeah, not a bad little operation on the go here.
But it's no match for the team and their machetes.
Leader, Team 1 in Dera Dera. Yeah, we've done a pickup from their patch. Can you give it a fly by the side? We stacked our cannabis all down the side. Just make sure we haven't left anything behind.
Copy.
As the teams return to their vehicles, they get a better idea of how big this haul really is.
We've got about 8 teams working in there, so probably I'd say we'd easily take over 700 plants out of this plot alone. and it removes a lot of this from the market. We just finished loading some cannabis into the trailer there. We've just found a plot of cannabis plants just in the bush area here, and we're now just checking the area to make sure there's no offenders around here or anything like that.
There's no sign of any growers, but something else catches Rob's eye.
Oh, yeah. So quite clearly, whoever's been growing those plants next door has cut some of the branches off, hung them up in here. So we'll cut these out, look for evidence of who will be the person responsible for this, and go from there. That there is normally enough for one cannabis tinny, be about a gram of cannabis head material. So you can see how much is in here. That's one tinny. That would have kept a tinny house running for a long time, so it's quite nice to recover that.
It's been a long but successful day, and the team heads back to base.
Today was a great haul, as you can see behind me. The pile of dope there represents about over 1,200 plants. We've obviously upset a lot of local people, and that's our main aim today, obviously, and arresting people. Arrested a number of people throughout the Eastern Bay of Plenty, and hopefully those that have lost their gear will be able to commiserate themselves.
You can't do this in town, not with this volume of material. You might invite too many people around.
In court, Mark was charged with cultivating cannabis and was fined $450. During the operation, police seized and destroyed 18,000 cannabis plants, and more than 180 people were arrested. Constables Kelly Joyce and Jason Short are responding to a call about a man who's lying unconscious, or worse, in a roadside bush.
Hi there.
I don't really know that he still might be dying or...
Is he in the bushes now?
Yeah, he's
still
there.
The informant was walking home when he came across the body.
Dude!
And so far, there's no sign of life.
Dude!
The man's eyes are open and unmoving.
What's up, man? You alright?
But finally, he registers the police presence.
What's going on? How come you're in the bush? How come you're in the bush? Come on, jump out, man.
Hugh's finally showing signs of life, but it's clear he's not going anywhere without some help.
What's going on? You alright? You're not too steady on your feet. What's your name? Hello? What's your name?
Sorry?
What's your name? Where's your other shoe?
It's unlikely Hugh stumbled very far in only his slippers, but with the help of the patrol car, he's at least managing to stand up.
You're obviously very intoxicated, eh?
You can give us your name, where your home is. We can take you there, or you can go spend the night in the cell.
I don't want to go home to Brooks.
Yeah. What's your name? What are you doing down here?
Oh shit, sorry.
Just have a lean against the car. What are you doing down these parts? You can smell the alcohol coming off you. Have you been drinking at the bars?
No.
Stop in the back, mate.
Just come and grab a seat in the car over here, eh? Just sit there.
Kelly can't get any sensible answers, so there's only one place left to go.
What we're going to do is we're going to take you back to North Shore for a detox, because I don't believe, if I drop you home in this state, I don't believe you're going to be able to look after yourself.
Bro, I can look after myself.
I'm just concerned for your welfare.
Can't I just go home and sleep?
No, you're
my cat.
You're way too intoxicated to be home by yourself. You couldn't even stand. You were asleep in the bushes. You got no one at home to look after you.
I've been feeding my cat for the past year and a half.
Let's shoot back to base, Jace.
Yeah. Oh, for sake. You can shoot me in the head.
Why would I want to shoot you in the head?
No. Can you listen to me for a minute?
I'm listening to you.
I can still feed my cat for the past year and a half. It would make a difference. Correct.
This is for your own safety. You can come feed your cats as soon as you get released from North Shore.
Finally, it sinks in that he's going to the drunk tank whether he wants to or not.
F*** you, mother.
Okay, because you've been detained for detox, you have some rights as well. You have the right to refrain from making a statement to remain silent. You have the right to consult and instruct the lawyer without delay and private before deciding whether to answer questions. And this right may be exercised without charge under the police detention legal assistance scheme. Anything said by you will be recorded and may be given evidence. Just that you know you're not under arrest.
I'll kill you right, mother.
You don't want to start saying things like that, otherwise you might find yourself facing some charges.
Oh, you hit me then.
Why would I want to hit you? I've been trying to look out for your well-being.
You're full of shit.
Nothing Kelly says is going to change Hugh's attitude.
Right. Yeah, I've heard that already.
And he starts to sound like a stuck record.
I've heard that already as well. And this is why you're in here for detox. You have no control at the moment.
Hey, you're full of shit. I have control.
You don't have any control.
It quickly becomes apparent that Hugh really has lost control. Completely.
I'm pissing myself.
You pissed yourself?
Yep.
Just then?
I'm sorry.
Why'd you piss yourself?
Because I'm sorry. Don't hit me.
I'm not going to hit you.
No, you did piss yourself. I pissed myself. I'm sorry. I pissed myself.
Hugh spent the night in the cells and was released the next morning into the care of his cats.
Hello, police. Search warrant. Hello.
Next week on Police 10-7, guns, a caravan full of dope, and one unhappy camper.
He's turned this caravan into a growing room.
Is anyone going to tell me the truth tonight in this car? No?
And one lie
Are you supposed to be driving a vehicle?
leads to the inevitable for a couple on the run.
Hello, police. Search warrant. Hello.
Tonight on Police 10-7, guns, a caravan full of dope, and one unhappy camper.
He's turned this caravan into a growing room.
Yep, into that driveway there.
For car thieves, it's a wrong turn. And a dead end.
Is anyone going to tell me the truth tonight in this car? No?
And one lie
Are you supposed to be driving a vehicle?
leads to the inevitable for a couple on the run.
You got a warrant for your arrest at the moment as well.
Isolated dairy farm may be used to early mornings, but this will be a very different sort of wake-up call.
Yep.
Detective Rob Lamoto and his team are executing a search warrant because they believe cannabis is being grown here.
Try the other door. It's locked. Hello, police. Search warrant. Hello. It's police.
Just what's that, Bill?
Got a search warrant. Just stay where you are. Okay. Can you guys just come and grab a seat at the table? Come and grab a seat at the table.
But police are not early enough to catch Mum and Dad. They're already at work on the farm, so two officers go looking for them while the search gets underway at the house.
Jump in, mate. We'll peel off to the shed just at the bottom of the hill. They're down here. I've got the two kids and the house is secure.
It's a massive property with plenty of places to conceal drugs.
Wait, no, buddy, come on.
They've got a milking shed down the bottom of the hill, and Mum and Dad are down there at the moment, obviously doing the morning milking.
And sure enough, milking's in full swing. So police let Mum finish while James, the farm manager, is brought back to the house for questioning. Meanwhile, customs dog handler Maranga Maxwell and her dog Miller have found a scent in the master bedroom.
Oh, good boy, good dog, good boy, good boy.
It's bad news for James, as the cupboard contains an array of evidence, including firearms, money, and, as police suspected, drugs.
The wardrobe was locked, drug dog indicated on it. Inside was an old sort of suitcase. In that suitcase is just a little bit of marijuana. And you're also about 3 firearms inside this wardrobe.
As police begin their interview in the kitchen, officers have noticed a strong smell coming from the rear of the house. What appears to be an abandoned caravan is anything but.
Well, basically what he's done is he's turned this caravan into an indoor growing room. He's hooked it up so that it's electronically turning the lights on and off so that he can maximise the size of the cannabis head material, which is the most valuable part of the plant. So looking at these plants here, he's quite a proficient grower, quite good at what he does.
It's a significant find. It seems that James may be more than just a casual grower. Police are pleased with their search so far, but Rob believes there may be more cannabis being grown on the farm.
There's links to him to another large shed down the road.
Oh, okay.
So
And with such a large area to cover, the police helicopter is called in to do an aerial search.
we found the what we believe to be the main growing room at the back of the property, and that's a caravan that's been stripped out and set up for growing cannabis. We've still got a large rural area that needs to be searched, and a couple of the rooms of the house that are going to be searched as well. Some firearms and some other drug items in the master bedroom, obviously of concern to us if he's involved in this type of operation. So plenty more areas to search and check out before we sit down with him and finalise his charges.
James is already looking at cultivation and possession charges, and with the size of the growing operation in the caravan, he could also face supply charges. So far, however, he's cooperating fully with police.
He's nervous, obviously, because the police have descended on his house today. We're going to go back to the police station very shortly and conduct a proper video interview at the police station and take it from there.
More cannabis literature, all in the top drawer. And that on top of what cannabis we found in there. I found a sticker saying, not colon skulls, so that's really ironic.
With the search of the house complete, the helicopter returns. They haven't spotted any more cannabis, but the ground team have found another setup in the back shed.
It's only a small quantity of plants. They're still in the vegetative state, they're nowhere near the flowering, and it's quite common that with an indoor setup you'll have the plants next door which are flowering and budding, and then here's the next crop. It rolls over, so you're never out of a cycle, different cycles. And so when these are harvested, it's highly likely these plants will go into the main grow room and the next generation will come along. It is a good little operation. This guy's obviously put a bit of effort into it, so I can tell you he's pretty gutted that we've taken his gear. They always are. What he's growing it for, that's a purpose I don't know. However, it's not cheap to set something up like this, even though it looks concealed in a caravan. Still a bit of money, and some of this gear, you're looking at some of the stuff here, and the ballast boxes and the lights, set you back a couple of $1,000 just to set up. So, you know what the saying is, you got to spend money to make money. And there's, it might not be the biggest amount of drugs, but it's another lot that's not out in our community.
James was charged with importation of cannabis seeds and cultivation and possession of cannabis. He was sentenced to 9-month supervision where he had to undergo counselling and assessment for drugs and alcohol. He was also given 6 months community detention.
Just look out for red cars turning. There's a hold light.
Manurewa constables Rochelle Smith and Aji Basra have just started the afternoon shift when something catches Aji's eye. A silver saloon has raced off after spotting the police patrol.
395, 395,
Oh, that one.
Sideways?
Pardon?
Sideways?
Yep, into that driveway there.
Yeah, AFM, I've tried to do a tester for the address, there's no numbers listed. Just need to do a door look and see if you can...
Stop, stop, get on the ground! On the ground.
Comms even on break. Had a car door runner from us, silver Honda Accord. It's dumped in Brentford Place of Sunland and got 3 running, 1 in custody.
What is that? Comms from 3 Delta. Delta 31, 10-2. Roger, thanks, 31.
With a Delta unit on the way and Eagle joining the hunt from above, the foot chase is abandoned to prevent contaminating the trail. And Rochelle and Aji begin questioning their suspect.
Whose car is it? Stolen. Stolen. Who's driving it? What's his name?
Colin's lack of cooperation is no surprise, and with Delta on site, Aji rejoins the search, leaving Rochelle to try and charm more information from Colin.
What colour top's your mate wearing?
No, I can't remember.
Bullshit. What is he wearing?
I don't know, I can't remember.
Hey, what's he wearing?
I cannot remember.
What's your friend's name?
I don't know his last name.
At the moment, we've got cars doing cordons around the area. We're going to see if this guy pops out somewhere.
Collins admitted he was in a stolen vehicle, but continues to play dumb about his accomplices. And although police scour the area, the Delta unit loses the other offender's trail.
The dog's just come out onto the main road, and it's going to be a little bit impossible trying to get a track because there's a lot of foot traffic with the public walking around. So the dog handlers decided to pull the pin on it. But we've got one, so...
Why did you run? Because I pop cars, I steal cars.
Is that what's stolen, is it?
Yeah. If this wasn't a dead end, I would have thought I would have got away.
Colin and his mates are well known to police, but despite his admission, the charge of unlawfully getting into a motor vehicle had to be withdrawn because of insufficient evidence.
Don't park your car on the side of the road because I'll punch it all out.
We're just going to a domestic where a male has assaulted his partner. He's punched her in the face, and then he's done a runner over the back fence, taken off, so we're going to see if we can locate him.
When Auckland dog handler Brendan Young arrives at the scene, other officers have stayed near the victim's house to avoid contaminating the trail.
Just around there, start putting the rose bush, jump the fence.
Jump here.
Yeah, jump there and gone.
He's quite drunk, is he?
Yeah, he's pretty wasted. He's got a bald head.
Okay, so we probably won't run too far. Cool.
Zinni picks up a scent almost immediately, and it turns out the offender hasn't made a very good escape. In fact, he seems to have passed out at the end of the clothesline.
Good boy, good boy. Steady, mate. It's just over here. Good boy, watch him. Good boy. Watch him. Quick, wake up. Good boy, watch him.
He may be sound asleep, but Donald and his aggressive nature are well known to police, so Brendan isn't going to take any chances.
Good boy. Good boy. Good lad, good lad. Good boy. Pick him up, Chris, and just drag him over. Pretty counter-tight.
Donald's standard approach is to test everyone's patience to the limit. It could be the effect of alcohol, but Donald still hasn't worked out that he's going to the cells, no matter how much he fights back.
Please, mate, come with us. We're done. Get on your feet. I'm done. For what?
And although he's just attacked his partner and a child, his memory of the event is already hazy.
He assaulted me. He assaulted me. Go back inside. That was a few times before. Go back inside, please.
Take you to the car, okay, and we'll talk to you there and we'll explain what the situation is. You do not resist the constables, okay?
Oh, wait,
listen,
what about that?
just going to stand up gently, okay, and they're going to help him up, Chris, just hold his arms, Just stand up,
Please nicely. Please nicely. Here's his handcuffs. I'll stand up.
They're going to assist you and stand up, okay?
I'll stand up, please.
They're going to assist you. Yes,
Alright,
that's
I'll
fine.
stand up.
They will hold under your arms and they'll do it gently, and you'll stand up gently with you.
Please nicely.
There you
Please
go.
nicely.
Stand up.
Please nicely.
Yeah, nicely, very good.
Bro. Alright, you me too, aren't you?
Wait, allegations there's been an assault, okay?
Oh,
so I need to talk to you about that, okay? So jump over the fence, okay? And I'll before I...
I'll go.
Yeah, I'm holding onto your arm, mate. You're in my custody now.
I'm only holding you so that we can get to the car.
Here.
Calm down. We don't need to struggle.
No, you're in my custody, so you need to walk them. That's how it works. Come on, I've worked with you before, I've dealt with you before. Let's go. That's alright, my name's Quentin.
So what have I done this time?
Hey? Well, someone's rung us up and said he's been fighting here, so we're going to
Oh, what? Oh, what? Man.
Just stay calm.
Truckloads.
Truckloads? What have you been drinking?
Everything. Wine, Woodstocks, Flame.
It's no surprise that Donald's cocktail of alcoholic beverages has landed him in trouble tonight.
You motherfucker. Baldy Mafia for life, bitch.
Donald pleaded guilty to 2 charges of male assaults female and assaulting a child and was sentenced to 10 months imprisonment.
So all good result in the end.
It's late Thursday night and Auckland Central Constables Corey Brown and Nick Luxford are about to pull over a vehicle whose registration has been marked with an alert in the police system.
You don't have it on you? You do have a driver's licence though? Okay. Could I just get your last name, thanks? Yep. And your first name?
Jackie?
Jackie. Is this your vehicle, Jackie?
No, this is my friend.
Sorry?
This is my friend.
Your friend's car. Alright, it's not stolen, so don't worry about that. Have you got any ID on you at all? No photo ID? Anything like that? Oh.
That's why I come up talking to give me a birth certificate.
Sorry?
That's why I come up talking to give me a birth certificate.
Okay. How long have you had the car for?
I just got it off her when the week come up 2 days ago. She's at my house down there.
Yep.
Before Corey can find out why the car's been flagged, he needs to confirm Jackie's identity.
That's her there, isn't it?
The photo of the registered owner is a match, but the name is not Jackie.
Is that her there?
That's the registered owner.
That pretty much looks like
your own.
Sorry?
Huh?
Sorry? How come I just said... Sorry? So you're not lying to me at all? Okay, so I just said you just popped your head straight round.
She's the owner.
Okay, so it's not you?
No, I'm Jackie.
You're sure you're Jackie? So when I go and check the pictures on the computer there, it's not... You're not... Last chance to come clean with me. Alright? I knew you were the second you turn your head around. Turn the car off.
Mary might have come clean about her name, but she's still hiding something.
Are you supposed to be driving a vehicle?
So far, no, yeah.
Sorry?
So far as I know.
Are you allowed to drive a vehicle? Do you have a driver's license?
I didn't have it on me.
You don't have it on you?
No, because I got disqualified 2 years ago, but there was 3 months. When I handed in my license, they didn't complete.
Yep. I'll just check, but it sounds like you're disqualified. Nick. Nah, it's her. Shoot the head round.
Finally, Corey gets the full story.
You're still disqualified till March next year. Still disqualified. You got a warrant for your arrest at the moment as well, because you're going to have to come back to the police station with me now.
Can you take these ones home?
What about you, mate? Can you get these kids, because the car's getting impounded as well?
Can somebody take them?
Is anyone to pick them up at all?
There's nobody.
Mary's partner should be able to take their kids home if everything checks out. But first, Corey needs to get his real name.
One more try giving me your details, mate. Okay, what's your real name? Sorry? All right, see what we got there. Is anyone going to tell me the truth tonight in this car? No? Oh, no, I got that. No, you only got the truth. I only got the truth out of you when I tricked you, didn't I? You've been in trouble with police before? Got no warrants? Hope not. All right, we'll do some more checks.
And just as Corey predicted, it's another lie.
Yeah, it's him. Oh, jackpot. He's got a warrant as well. You meant to go to court. There's a warrant for your arrest as well. Come on, guys. Who's at home that can look after the kids? There's nobody.
You can even go there and have a look. Here's the keys.
No family members up here.
I've got nothing.
Where are you staying at the moment?
I stay in my own house.
What's okay? Everyone will come back to the police station. Okay. So for now, I'm not
going in the cell with my kids.
Oh, no, I'm not putting you in the cell with the kids. Definitely not. But we'll go back to the police station. Rather than try and sort this out on the roadside, we'll go back to the police station and sort it out. Okay?
Pack some stuff up.
Yep. Pack some stuff up. Yep.
Another unit's been called to help transport the family to the station.
And try and sort something out. So if you just take back with the child there. He's just a WTA.
Yep.
And just keen on him for the WTA.
Has he been arrested yet or?
No.
Has that kid's coming with us or Biddy?
Apparently the kids are best suited. One suited to him and one suited to her, so...
Gonna grab her bottle? Sorry? Gonna grab his bottle? Yes, it is, mate. No worries.
And with everyone getting ready to leave, Corey finds out the reason the car was flagged in the first place.
Hey, what's with the petrol drive-offs? Huh? Petrol drive-offs. You haven't been doing petrol drive-offs in this car?
I reported it stolen like a couple of months ago.
Sorry?
I reported it stolen a couple of months ago.
Yeah, no, someone's doing petrol drive-offs in the last couple of days in this car. Key Street.
No, my mum's had the car. She's done a couple too.
Hey?
I know she's done a couple.
Couple what? Couple of drive-offs.
Yeah.
Real nice if Mum does that.
Who was really driving the car during the petrol thefts is just another issue that will have to be sorted out later.
There's no one at home to have the kids. At this stage, you're going to bring them back to the station, and we may have to bail one of them to take the kids.
Because Mary and Ben both have warrants for their arrest, Corey will have difficulty deciding who goes home tonight to care for the children.
Just want to bring this, I'll take her and that plastic bag as well. All right, this way. Go up, what's his warrant for?
And Ben's outstanding charge of breaching his bail conditions takes priority over Mary's failure to appear in court. So the decision is made.
It's made things a bit more awkward. If they didn't have the warrants for their arrest, then it would have been as simple as taking the car off them and summonsing to appear at court. The difficulty with the children is made worse with the fact that they've got warrants and they haven't turned up. And it's for that reason that we must ensure we can't let them go again. We've got to ensure that they turn up to court. Any chance you're going to turn up to court in the morning or at Auckland Central? I know, so it's quite easy to turn up, isn't it?
Ben spent the night in the cells and appeared in court the next morning, where he was convicted on his outstanding charges. But despite her promise, Mary didn't turn up in court in the morning. It was another 10 months before she finally did appear, and she was sentenced to a further 6 months driving disqualification and received 40 hours of community work. No charges were laid in relation to the petrol drive-offs. Next week on Police 10-7, one accident
The burnout, or was it just a...
leads to another for Dave.
Why are your pants wet? Piss. You pissed yourself? Yeah.
Dunedin police investigate a serious car crash.
He's lost control and hit the wall.
That puts a young driver's life on the line. And a car knocker
They were caught around by my car, inside my car.
gets a taste of vigilante justice in South Auckland.
I've hooked them once in the face, just that adrenaline rush.
I can just drop the...
Tonight on Police 10-7, one accident
The burnout, or was it just a...
leads to another for Dave.
Why are your pants wet? Piss. You pissed yourself? Yeah.
Dunedin police investigate a serious car crash.
He's lost control and hit the wall.
That puts a young driver's life on the line. And a car knocker
They were caught around by my car, inside my car.
gets a taste of vigilante justice in South Auckland.
I've hooked them once in the face, just that adrenaline rush.
I can just drop the charges on.
Constables Takao Cocker and Joshua O'Keefe have dealt with a lot of drunks before, but it's not often they come across someone like Dave, who they find stranded in the middle of the road with a very damaged car.
Are you the driver? No. Who was the driver? No, later on. Who was he going? Where's the keys? Do your driver left the keys and taken off? Do you have any idea? Yep. Can I see it? Yeah.
While no one believes Dave's mate drove it here, it's hard to imagine anyone could, given the car's condition.
How did he do it? Did it burn him? Why are your pants wet? Piss. You pissed yourself? Yeah. That's no good, mate. No good. That's no good.
I mean, nature calls, but I think he's an older guy now, and in that age, I think he should be able to control it. And your mate was driving?
No, Tony Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Stayed
yeah. Oh, stayed too. Oh, so did you push yourself inside the car or outside?
No, the pub.
Where?
At the pub, where they closed us up.
At the what, sorry?
At the pub.
Oh, at the pub. On the bar?
They kicked you out because you got real drunk and did this stuff.
Yeah.
Have you done this before in the past?
Yeah.
Just pee yourself?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's probably a bit more, it's happened before?
Yeah.
So you're a bit familiar with what happens to you? So
yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, mate. Yeah, nothing's in there. Did you have something in there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Might be a body.
Yeah. Anyone know, eh?
He's a killer. He's a killer.
Who's that? He's a bit of a killer, is he?
Last time I found him, 3 bodies in a week.
Oh, really? Whereabouts?
Biffles.
Biffles, oh, the beach down there. Oh, what kind of bodies were they? Were they females, males, or?
Shut up. Hapua.
Hey?
Fish.
Oh, fish.
Yeah, the bodies are thick on the fish.
Come, how many did you have to drink tonight? Do you remember?
What? Few beers.
A few beers, eh?
How many is a few beers?
About 40 pints.
40?
40 pints. How much does that cost
A machine.
I was.
Yeah.
How much is that going to cost you? 5,000.
What time did you start drinking?
2 o'clock yesterday.
Oh, you're a legend, mate. That's good work. But just the main thing is, hopefully you didn't drive.
No.
And your mate drove, eh? He's pretty sad. Did he jump over the fence or something and run off?
No, he off the train.
Oh, he jumped the train. When did he jump on the train? As soon as we pulled up?
No, about 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, so was this here since 5 o'clock this afternoon?
The pub was.
So who drove it here?
No one.
So just disappeared from there and just came in. So who drove it here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mate of his.
Oh, it was mate of his. Oh, okay.
Dave's doing his best, but nothing he says is making any sense, and neither Dave nor the vehicle are capable of leaving the scene without assistance.
What do you think will happen here, mate?
What?
What do you think will happen here? There's some... Hey? That's pretty sad, I reckon. Your mates do that kind of stuff and drive it and dump your car like that. The burnout, or was it just a... What's so funny?
No, you guys are guys.
What is that?
Because you're asking me questions.
Why will you not give him a lift home, mate?
I think one of the main reasons is he's had a bit of history of pissing in his pants and stuff.
Understandably, police are reluctant to share their patrol car with him, but luckily the towie has arrived to take care of the car and Dave.
Obviously you've had a bit of an accident in it.
Yeah.
It's $180, mate. Okay.
Yeah, he's had a couple of drinks tonight, old here. So he reckons he had about 40 points, and luckily he had someone driving for him. It's unfortunate that we can't talk to his mate because he's taken off.
My regrets are the horse never came in.
That horse never came in?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, guys.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Okay.
Right.
Alright, I'll do like this, mate. Okay.
You jump in passenger side, eh? And I'll drive.
Because there's no evidence proving that Dave was behind the wheel tonight, all police can do is ensure that he stays off the road.
A crash has been reported on the southern motorway between Caversham and Andersons Bay. Our sergeant's just in attendance at it now. We're just going to assist, and on all accounts it sounds like it might be a fairly serious crash, so we'll just go and help out at this stage.
When constables John Gilbert and Janelle Tate arrive at the scene, they find Sergeant Trevor Thompson and members of the public already attending the seriously injured driver.
Wait, go back to the car. Get her and take her back to the car.
He's probably not in a good position like that, is he?
Can't breathe properly. He's got this.
The priority for the officers is to stabilise the injured passengers, but fire and ambulance crews soon arrive to take charge of the rescue, and police can get on with finding out what happened.
Has anyone got the thing on? Is he breathing? There's 2 others.
It seems that only one vehicle has been involved in the accident. But a quick search of the car reveals a clue as to why the driver may have lost control.
It's interesting. They've been mixing cannabis oil on there and spotting it off the end of that.
While the officers continue with the investigation, the passengers with minor injuries are taken from the scene. But the driver is still in a serious condition.
Okay, on three we're going. 1, 2.
With the driver in pain but now out of danger and on his way to hospital, John starts to build a better picture of how the accident happened.
There's no skids. I reckon you think he's overcorrected. He's come around, he's been fishtailing overcorrected around here maybe. That's spun around and the rear right wheel's bent over and smashed, so he's coming right up close, just there. There's this crack on the inside of the windshield. I'd say he's maybe headbutt it. And
John also believes he knows why the accident happened.
Well, it appears that they've been heading north up the motorway here, and the driver so far, who looked like he was in a lot of pain, mentioned to one of the officers that he had a drink, so it's likely that alcohol will be a factor. But it looks like he's come up, unsure which lane he's been in, he's lost control, he's gone straight over the curb on an angle, hit the wall, and fully crushed the front of the car. Car spun around and just ended up here. It's sort of hard to say at this stage what speed he'd be doing, but that's roughly what's happened. Just the sides. Just
Eventually, police finish their scene examination and clear the road. Thankfully, the driver was wearing a seatbelt and received only minor injuries. No alcohol was detected in his system, but the police investigation showed that speed and road conditions contributed to the crash. The driver was found guilty of careless driving and was fined $200.
082.
Yeah, Ashton.
Yeah, head out to number 2 miles. They're trying to break into some cars, both in dark clothing, their 20s. That's pretty much it.
Okay, basically we've been called by Northcoms. A person has witnessed people breaking into cars and they've decamped into a park. At the moment, all we can do is areas. We've got a Delta on the way, which can assist and see if we can locate the offenders.
Car thieves have been hard at work in South Auckland, and Alex Divers and Sandra Dacey are trying to find the offenders in the middle of a busy shift.
Hi guys, did you call police?
Yeah.
Cool, what's been happening?
We're blokes trying to get into our cars. They're over into reserve and gone right.
Yep, okay.
They're up there somewhere.
Alright, and they're all wearing black clothing, did you say?
Black clothing, and one's got jandals on.
Okay, do you know what ethnicity they are?
With the offenders on the run, police would like to put police dogs on the trail, but it's a hectic night and the Delta unit is not nearby. However, police may not need dogs. It seems the offenders have left a trail of evidence in their wake, and another eyewitness flags police down.
We just had a couple of guys that tried to break into a car over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my daughter said she was in the kitchen and one of the guys was looking through the window while the other one was in the car.
In the car?
Yeah.
So they've actually got into the car?
They actually got in the car. But she saw the car light on.
Yeah.
That's why she looked through the window and he was staring straight at her.
Yeah, how long ago?
It wasn't so long ago. A few of our boys went and chased them up the road.
Alright,
Okay.
cheers.
We'll come back and see you, okay?
We'll come back.
Sandra and Alex quickly resume the search, and they haven't gone far when they come across the informants returning with a sorry-looking suspect.
Let's just let's go over here.
Sit on the ground, please. On the ground, yeah.
And his other mate just took off.
Where's your other mate?
Underneath.
What's the blood from?
Pardon?
What's the blood from?
Oh, no, nothing. I tripped up.
What's happened, guys?
No, that's my fault. Yeah.
No, I tripped up.
No, he's a good guy. It's nothing.
What's happened?
I've hooked him.
Yeah.
Once in the face. Just that adrenaline rush running through me.
No, I was walking around
because they were caught around by my car, inside my car. And his mate, they just started running off as soon as they saw us coming out. And his mate's gone.
Craig may have done a good job catching the thief, but his overzealous reaction could land him in trouble. And although Bill was caught in the act, he's now desperately trying to squirm his way out of it.
Who done it? Who done it? Who done it?
Your bro did it. And he left you behind and gapped it. You're just too slow, bro. Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Nah, because I didn't have to run. Because I never done anything.
But,
what did I do? What did I do?
Yeah, well, you didn't do anything in the wrong area at the wrong time,
Tell
bro.
the truth, tell the truth.
That is the truth. You were caught in my property.
Was I in your car?
No, you were on my property. You were running.
With accusations flying, Alex pulls Bill aside, giving Sandra room to question the original witness.
Hi there. Hi. What have you seen happen?
I saw the guy standing at the door of the car.
On what side of the car?
The left side.
Okay.
There was someone standing outside and one standing inside the car. Because when we come out, they were walking out that driveway. They had gone across and walked out that driveway. And they were both starting to walk, and they must have heard us come out, and they started running.
With so many eyewitnesses, things aren't looking good for Bill, but he's got his own version of events.
I was walking home, and my mate.
Okay. You and your mate were walking home?
Yeah.
Okay. Why have they been telling us that you've been breaking into cars?
I'm not sure.
Is there any reason why you have been?
No. They probably thought I was with my mate.
Okay. And who was your mate? And what was your mate doing?
He was in the car.
So you're telling me you were with him when he was breaking into the car?
Well, I wasn't with him. I just saw him going up to a car. I never see him break in.
But you were with him?
Yep.
All right. So you and one of your friends has been breaking into a car, eh? And you were standing out on the road, and then they've come out and you guys have run up here, eh?
Yeah.
And they've caught you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But rather than getting himself out of trouble, Bill's simply digging a deeper hole, and he's starting to test police patience.
Sir, please.
Okay.
Please, sir, we went together.
All I want from you is the truth, okay? You've been with another friend, okay? There are two of you. How did you not know your friend was breaking into cars?
Because I was walking.
You were walking, okay. So you weren't together, you were either side of the road, or were you together? You were together, eh?
We went together.
You've been seen together, and you've been seen standing outside the driveway that your friend was in the car.
I didn't know where they saw me. I wasn't in front. I didn't know which driveway they were talking about.
You've told me that your friend was breaking into cars. How did you know that?
I didn't know that.
That's what you've told me. You've told me that your friend was breaking into cars and it wasn't you. How did you know that your friend was breaking into cars?
Because he wasn't around me.
You've seen him in that vehicle, eh? And you've been covering for him?
No.
The roadside questioning is going nowhere fast, and even the guys who caught him out can't get a straight answer.
Are you alright, man? You alright? Yeah, no. You alright, man? No, I'm feeling.
He's done this, see?
No, I didn't do nothing.
No, but he's done this, see? But it's alright. I can just drop the charges on you.
Wait, you're stealing from us, man.
Did you see me in the car?
I didn't see anyone, bro, but my sister said there's somebody in the car. We come out, you start running, bro. That's what happened.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was in the car, dude.
You were in the car?
I wasn't in the car.
You weren't in the car? Oh, man. You were just the slowest out of used to.
Nah, I didn't need to be running fast.
Why? Well, then don't cover for your mate, man.
Fast?
Then cover for your mate, bro.
I'd rather just walk. I didn't need to run.
Okay, well, that's good, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
What comes out.
As predicted, the truth eventually did come out. Bill was charged with unlawfully interfering with a motor vehicle, and in court he received diversion. Police were unable to identify his co-offender, and no charges were laid against Craig for his enthusiasm in catching Bill.
Do you understand why I arrested you?
I do.
Good.
I'm very sorry.
Marcus may be amicable now, but moments ago he wasn't so apologetic as police investigated reports of drunken youths loitering at a North Shore service station.
Comms calls for any free units to assist 849 East Coast Road at Shell.
Comms BKO2, we're 10-7 Shell now.
Roger.
Constable James Keane and Phil Mann's first plan is to peacefully disperse the crowd before they become a problem.
Okay, we've got about 5 or 6 vehicles with about 20-odd young people. Pretty quiet at this stage.
But like many situations where alcohol and adolescence mix, it doesn't take long for one to come unstuck.
He fell over, man.
Oh, I could see that.
Not trying to cause trouble.
Oh, okay. Hey! Hey! Come here. Come here. What's the problem?
I've got no problem tonight.
Yeah, so why are you punching the sign?
Mate, it's just a sign.
You're under arrest for willful damage, okay? Listen to me. You have the right to refrain from making a statement and to remain silent. You have the right to consult and instruct a lawyer without delay and in private before deciding to answer any questions.
And with his judgment clouded by alcohol, Marcus has no intention of remaining silent.
Come here. Come here. Let go. Put your arm behind your back. Get him on the car. Get him on the bonnet. Get him on the bonnet. Come around.
I do haven't done shit, bro. Relax, bro.
Relax. You're punching the sign, you dickhead. Just hop in the car and be good. Dude. Come here, mate. Stand up.
And not surprisingly, Marcus decides to ignore his mate's more sober advice.
You have the right. Listen to me. You have the right to consult and instruct a lawyer without delay and in private. Oi, calm down. Just calm down, all right? What is your problem?
Away from me, man.
Just calm down.
I haven't done nothing to deserve this, bro.
How much you had to drink tonight?
Not a lot, mate.
Not a lot. I beg to differ on that one.
Bro, I didn't come meaning any trauma, any harm, or anyone, bro.
You should have thought of that before you punched the sign, mate.
I did.
Don't say you didn't. You did it right in front of my eyes.
Mate, it's just a sign.
It's just a sign, I know, but it doesn't belong to you, does it? No. Somebody's going to have to pay for that sign to be fixed now.
Oh, true, because I about it.
Oh, I know, you don't care, but somebody does.
No.
Okay. Are you going to clean up your spit when we get out of the car later on?
Hey, bro, I've cleaned out all my tongue, bro.
You're going to clean it up, are you?
I will.
Good man.
So far tonight he hasn't made many smart decisions, but through his drunken haze, he has a moment of clarity.
Dude.
What?
I need to go home, man.
Should have thought of that before you drank too much, eh?
Yeah, you reckon?
Yep, I do reckon.
Oh, true.
You and I are going back to the police station, and you're probably going to have to have a wee sleep in the cells because you've had too much to drink, eh?
This is crack up shit, mate.
I know, it's funny.
It is, isn't it?
But the respite from his anger doesn't last long when he realises he's going to spend the night in the cells.
Yeah, got a home for you in here. Chill in here for a while.
Marcus pleaded guilty to willful damage. He received a $100 fine and was ordered to pay $300 in reparations to Shell. Next week on Police 10-7, an early morning drug bust is full of surprises.
Are there any drugs in your house that you should not have?
So do smoke methamphetamine.
Where would that be?
Yes.
A man on P thinks he's surrounded by armed gangsters.
I'm not paranoid, mate. I know what's going on.
And some wise words from this repeat drunk driver.
Oh, well, I shouldn't have drunk and drove. Hey, don't drink and drive, because they'll catch you.
Who ends up showing police his good side.
I'm not being done from male assaults female, no.
Tonight on Police 10-7, an early morning drug bust is full of surprises.
Are there any drugs in your house that you should not have?
So do smoke methamphetamine.
Where would that be?
Yes.
A man on P thinks he's surrounded by armed gangsters.
I'm not paranoid, mate. I know what's going on.
And then some wise words from this repeat drunk driver.
Oh, well, I shouldn't have drunk and drove. Hey, don't drink and drive, because they'll catch you.
Who ends up showing police his good side.
I'm not being done from male assaults female, no.
It's a rainy morning in the Bay of Plenty, and Detective Steve Shaw and his team are taking advantage of an early start to surprise a dope dealer.
We just have to execute a search warrant at an address in Tauranga. The address is for the possible distribution of methamphetamine.
And it's about to be a rude awakening for the entire family.
Please, search warrant. Stay down. Keep the dog back. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Yo! Jesus Christ.
Please, don't see it. Please.
Out the back.
Please, can you just...
Get a hold of your dog, please.
As it turns out, this old mongrel is more bark than she is bite.
Grab a dog, put it in the toilet.
Don't worry
Put it
about
in there,
that.
please.
Just put the dog in the toilet.
Oh, come on.
Anyone else here?
No, my son has the insurance.
With the dog finally secure, initial suspicions prove correct. Despite the sign, there's a strong cough-inducing smell which could indicate recent drug use.
Take a seat, thanks. The dog will be fine.
Police are also looking for Mandy's son, and if the dog hasn't woken him, the police will.
Open up! Out to the lounge, eh?
The search starts in the bedrooms and is immediately successful.
Bag of marijuana.
But everyone seems more concerned about the dog than the police raid on their house.
Sit down, bud. Sit there. Everyone just sit down. Relax, okay?
I can't relax, I'm sorry.
No.
I don't see why you can't just let us take the dog over to the neighbours.
Well, you just think listen and do as you were told, and everything will be good. Understand? We're here calling the shots, not you.
Come in. What I had right.
I've just given you your rights. And did you hear take the dog to the next door address as part of your rights? No. Let's deal with you guys. And look, we will take care of the dog. What I don't want happening is someone trying to dump something. Because if that happens, someone's going to be locked up, all right?
Okay,
so let's all play the game.
Yeah.
Let's all sit back and we'll deal with the dog when it happens, okay?
I done nothing wrong.
We've just got a couple of juvenile offenders here. We've found some stuff in their rooms that they need to be spoken about, so we're going to go back to the station and take some statements off from there.
With her children gone, attention focuses on Mandy.
First question, are there any drugs in your house that you should not have?
So I do smoke methamphetamine.
What other drugs have you got in this
It'll be
house?
marijuana, and that'll be it.
Where would that be?
Here.
Yes.
Yes. And
Okay.
that's it.
In your bedroom, are there any drugs?
Do you have a card?
No.
Take the time just to think of the question.
Do you have a bike?
No.
As soon as the heat goes on, Mandy begins burning up. The heavy sweating is a classic sign of methamphetamine use, and despite her assurances, the officers are still turning up evidence that she's more than just a recreational drug user.
It looks like they've maybe been growing it, and they've gone and collected it. It just looks like it's just remnants.
With all the staff we've got here, we're just doing a thorough search of every aspect of the house. I'm just working here in the kitchen. Again, this woman's well known to us. She's already admitted to having possession of meth and the cannabis. There's going to be stuff throughout the house.
Sure enough, Detective Pete Blackwell hasn't left the kitchen before they find a small set of electronic scales, the type used by dealers to weigh drugs.
What are they for, the scales?
What do you got down there?
3 big bombs, just for a little bit of personal use. There she's about to tell us, I'm sure.
Sorry, I forgot about those.
You forgot about those ones?
Sorry.
While we're on forgetful, is there anything else you've forgotten we can help us out with?
No.
Despite the evidence, Mandy's stories continue.
The money and the tinfoil.
It's my money.
From?
From my benefit yesterday.
And the tinfoil?
Tinfoil is used there to make up a couple of tins.
These? What are they? You got names for them?
Yes. That's what my friend owes me, yes, $60 because she borrowed it off me.
$20 and $20 amounts?
No, they owe to me by other people, yes.
From what?
From selling it to me.
Just as Mandy cracks, police come across an extraordinary piece of evidence. Her cell phone contains a complete set of photos of people packaging bags of marijuana for sale.
Steve, all these bags located in this person, this is on the floor.
Done, mate. From ages ago, mate.
What do you mean ages ago?
Oh, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and what do you have them for?
For, you know, if you're ever going to sell any, you stick it into this.
Multiple use. Zip bag containing dried cannabis material. There's about an ounce there. We've got 2 examples of prepared tinfoil, which they roll the cannabis in to sell as tinnies. We've got weighing scales. In this small coin purse, we have multiple small specimen bags that normally contain meth. All these bags are empty. And this is typical meth user's kit containing pipe, small meth bag, and the bits and pieces associated with consuming meth. I don't know, we should ask what's that worth?
What's that?
A little meth.
$100.
Yeah, anything between $100 and $200.
Mandy finally admits what the officers already know. She's been selling dope from her house.
How many a week are you selling to the thing? Tinnies, yeah?
Because some weeks I don't even have enough marijuana for myself, so...
So on average?
2 to 3 tinnies.
It's been a successful morning. The drugs were confiscated and later destroyed, and Mandy was convicted of possession of methamphetamine, cannabis and instruments and sentenced to 4 months home detention.
Can't describe anything, hasn't given his name or anything like that.
Manurewa Police Sergeant Mel Hassel is briefing his team before they respond to an alarming 111 call that's just come in from a distressed informant.
People outside his house are armed with guns, says they're gang members in cars, keep driving past. It's that house there, yellow house. Me and Jake will arm up and take a taser. I'll take Glock, you take a Bushmaster, just in case.
When there's the possibility of firearms being used, police know only too well how unpredictable these situations can be, and leaving little to chance, the officers make sure they're well prepared.
Me and Jake will take the lead, you guys just slide in behind us.
Travelling to the scene gives officers a chance to consider the various scenarios they might have to deal with. But if police know anything, it's to be prepared for the unexpected. While the armed officers approach the informant's address, Constables Jonathan Zeisler and Joe Kennard gather information from neighbours.
I think it's up to the next driveway.
Up the long driveway, about 3 or 4.
What's been happening? Oh, we just heard some yelling and fighting and stuff.
Outside or up in the house?
I don't know, just keep got there.
Oh, okay.
Has there been heaps of cars coming and going from the address or nothing?
No cars been coming in and out.
All right, excellent. Cheers for that, mate. Ta.
It looks like the situation might be different to what police were told by the caller. And as Sergeant Mel Hassel speaks with the informant Darren, the strange truth starts to emerge.
Have you seen somebody with firearms today? No, I haven't. No. Why did you say that?
Because I feel that my life is in danger.
So you said because you're feeling scared at the moment?
Yep, my life is in danger. My life is in danger. I'll go into it further with a detective if that's possible.
Well, at the moment, if you talk to one of my officers here, they'll get your details and you get a wee bit more information from me, okay? I'll have a talk to you here, okay?
Jonathan and Joe from Manurewa. What are you looking at?
Mate, these cars going past all day.
How long have they been driving around for?
Just today.
Okay. All right, and they followed you here?
Yeah.
What sort of car?
All kinds, mate. Lots of cars.
Lots of cars.
Yep.
Do you know anybody's names?
No.
No. I mean, what other information do you have to help me?
That's it, mate.
Shall we go inside? Just take
Yeah,
the
come inside.
side show off the street and we'll just go inside, eh?
Mel's decision to make Darren feel more comfortable soon pays off.
Yeah, copy. 10-7 with the informant, no problems.
Inside, Darren's story continues to unravel and Mel's instincts are correct.
Have you been taking any drugs today?
No.
I don't care if you have, I want you to be straight up with me.
Yes, I have.
What have you taken today?
A bit of pee.
Yeah. How much is it?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. One of the effects of pee is paranoia, eh? Okay.
But I'm not paranoid, mate. I know what's going on.
What I think is the best thing going to be for if you come with us,
sweet.
We'll give you a place to get down for you.
Awesome.
Alright?
Yeah.
Let you settle down.
Yeah.
And we'll take it from there. Alright?
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yes.
Our informant's admitted to smoking some methamphetamine today. The original job was gang members outside with firearms. He's very paranoid, thinking people are following him. He's sweating, he wants a stab-proof vest, and he wants to come with us. The family haven't seen any cars outside or gang members. So we're just going to simply take him back to his house for a detox. He's willing to do that, he feels safer there.
I have nothing to do with gangs.
That is true, what's happened,
All
what
right.
we do. But we just don't want to be involved with that because it's too much for us to handle. We're solo mothers, you know.
Oh mate, how are you? Good.
It's all right over here.
He's not in trouble, he feels safer with us tonight.
Yeah.
So, all right bro, have a good night mate.
Give me a hug.
Yeah, Amy's going after him.
Let them take him, it's all right.
So he'll go through, he'll be process searched properly, and then just put in a cell for the night to try and sleep it off. And I mean, if those concerns are still there in the morning about the gang members, he can speak to the appropriate people then.
It wasn't me.
Just put your hands up here, mate. Put your hands up here. Have you got anything on you that I need to know about? No knives, no needles, nothing? No drugs at all? All right, mate.
Even though the incident didn't involve firearms, there was still a surprise in store for police.
When he was searched, the sergeant recovered this meat cleaver, concealed down his pants, got this knife, and again concealed it down his pants. If you just take a seat in there, look at that. I told you we'll get you out by yourself. No, I'll hold on to that, bro. He's admitted to smoking methamphetamine. So he'll be downstairs for detox for the next couple of hours, and he'll be prosecuted for having the knives in a public place.
Darren slept off his methamphetamine. He was convicted of possession of a knife in a public place and sentenced to 40 hours community work. Constables Jason Hong-gu and Stephen Butler-Jones are cruising the streets of Auckland when they're called to help deal with an alcohol-fuelled offender. The man allegedly hit a woman, did a runner, then hopped in his car drunk and returned to the scene. Detective Ian Chapman's already arrested Jim on a male assaults female charge, or MAF. And by the time Jason and Stephen arrive, Jim's decided he's going to be as irritating as possible.
Yeah, he's obviously been drinking a lot tonight, so he needs to be EBA'd.
Yeah, I've had it. I'm excess breath alcohol for sure, but I haven't maffed anyone.
Okay, well,
We'll
go through the drink driving procedure, okay?
Two that I've been with.
You understand, sir? We'll go through the drink driving procedure, okay?
All right.
You just wait there.
See, that's wrong how you do that, eh? No, bad faith. Bad faith. Bad faith. No, bad faith. And that's on camera. Bad faith. Bad faith. I haven't hit no one.
So he has been...
EBA, yeah, I'm EBA.
He's been arrested for meth. Okay.
No.
Remember, I said you're under arrest for meth earlier on. That's why you're in handcuffs.
I haven't hit anyone.
Okay. Okay.
No, honestly.
Okay, we'll
I
do
haven't.
one thing at a time.
No. The only two gorgeous women I've been with tonight.
Listen.
And I mean, just.
So you've been drinking alcohol tonight?
Yeah, of course.
You've been
I'm
driving?
drunk. Yeah, I have.
Okay, well, now...
But that's no excuse.
Come on, it's simple. Just blow into the tube. No, you got to put your lips around the tubes properly and take a deep blow. You need to blow. I require you to undergo a breath screening test without delay.
Taken.
Well, you understand, if you're going to be refusing, then I'll require you to go back to station anyway.
I'm going back to station anyway.
Yeah.
Can you please say you're giving me, I'm cooperating?
Yep, if you're cooperating, well, I require you to undergo a brief screening
Can you
test.
say is cooperating?
Let's go.
Can you say that?
Let's go.
Can you say that?
We're not going to get into that. Let's just go through this.
Can you say that?
Okay. I will now be requiring you to accompany me back to Auckland Central Police Station or other such place.
You can't even say that.
For evidential breath test, blood test, or both.
See, that's wrong.
Come on, this way.
Jason's finally lost patience with Jim, who won't stop moaning.
Can we undo this?
Sorry, man. What's that?
Handcuffs a little bit.
Can I swap handcuffs with?
Yeah, please. Because they're so tight, it's not
no worries.
funny.
We'll swap over with these other ones.
That's even tighter.
Yep.
That's even tighter. That's even tighter.
Hang on.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, give us a second.
No, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Settle down.
Well, calm down then. That's ridiculous. That's better. That's better.
Basically, this person here was seen drinking and driving, and he was also involved in a domestic incident where it's alleged he's assaulted another person. There was sufficient evidence to arrest him, but of course we've just got to deal with one thing at a time. So just going through the excess breath alcohol procedures first at Auckland Central Station.
How long is this going to take? Is it going to be all night?
No way. We wouldn't want to be here all night.
Just don't want me.
Okay, now I require you to undergo the evidence breath test without delay. Please blow into the tube.
Best I can do.
That is good. That is good. Okay, just got the second blow now. Take the lowest of the two. Go ahead, please.
What was that one?
Ooh, 986.
Oh.
There we go.
Really?
Go ahead. Just as you did the first one, that was good.
I can't go any harder. I'm going to faint. Honestly.
Did it right. It is right. That's good.
The second result's even higher.
What was that one?
That was 1006.
Oh, take the first one.
Yeah, we will. It will.
It's fair to say Jim's in the drunk driver hall of shame. The legal limit's only 400. This is Jim's third drink driving charge in 4 years, and he reckons the others were even worse.
1800, 1600, 2002.
So double your limit is low. Double the legal limit is low for you.
Oh, well, I shouldn't have drunk and driven. Hey, don't drink and drive, because I'll catch you.
Just when it seems Jim's finally getting the picture, he launches into yet another argument when Jason tries to process the assault charge.
Male assault's female. No. I'm not being done for male assault's female. No. I haven't assaulted a female.
I know, you've already denied it, so that's fine.
Because I haven't a female. That's wrong how you do that. That's wrong.
Hey, put your shoes on the ground. Put your shoes on the ground, eh? We don't want them.
And it's not just the shoes he drops.
Any drugs today or solvents?
I've been drinking.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, have you...
That's it. That's it.
Can you sign this?
After I do that for you.
Oi!
Look over there, mate.
You gonna sign this?
Thankfully, the pants are back on.
Step right through.
And Jim's off for a night in the cells. But true to form, he still has something to say.
Don't slam me into a bar just because you know you can.
You're right here now. Come on.
Yeah, no, I don't need to.
Exactly. Go on. Come on. See ya.
Jim was found guilty of driving with excess breath alcohol and sentenced to 300 hours community work, 12 months intensive supervision, and was disqualified from driving for 12 months. The assault charge was dismissed. Next week on Police 10-7, it's a night of car chases and chaos on the roads of South Auckland.
Anyway, all four of his tyres are gone. Put them behind your back!
After a vicious robbery...
Well, like, they're telling me if you want to die, do you want to die, G? Do you want to die?
South Auckland detectives put an end to a thug's night out.
Pigs ain't shit!
What?
These are dumb monkeys.
And drunk, disorderly and dobbing in his mates.
I'd rather see them go with you than me.
Fighting stop on Otara. One of the traffic units are pursuing them, so we'll get into Otara. We're a little bit far away at the moment, but we'll get into Otara as quick as we can and help them out once we get through this traffic.
He's staying within his lane, current speed 110 kilometres an hour.
Clear left, clear left.
Roger, stolen vehicle over. Going at the intersection with East Tamaki.
Stand by. Hang on, mate. Yeah, clear left, clear left. Still clear. What do you say?
Thompson Eagle, so I take it they're heading from Johnson down over towards Franklin through that reserve. Yeah, no stop. White shorts, carrying a white t-shirt, heading straight for East Tamaki Road. He's going to ground.
The suspects have made a desperate bid for freedom by running into a reserve. And just as Chris and C Tanasilau join the search, another patrol car catches up to the guys. Not surprisingly, one of the passengers is already well known to police.
What's his name? There's one in the vehicle from the site, the crash. There's two of them, they've been caught. Delta's got one. Got him and... Where's Delta? I don't know where Delta's.
And it's not long before Delta arrives with the driver, who now regrets trying to outrun a police dog.
Got a dog bite on his right leg, cut him off one end.
Held him. Get up. Good job. Get up. One of our boys had done a runner from the stolen car. He's kept on running when he's been told to stop. And the dog unit's got him. Obviously he didn't listen to Delta's instructions to stop, and the dog's been let go and the dog's done a good job. Hey my friend. Comfortable there, buddy? Right.
The driver was charged with unlawfully getting into a motor vehicle, but when it went to court, the charge was eventually dismissed. It must be a busy night for car thieves, because when Chris and C Tanasilau are back on the road, they're called to join another pursuit.
Okay, he's at Mill now. He's going towards Manukau. He's still on readout Manukau bound, wrong side of the road, speed is low.
Let's cruise now. We'll just see where we're going. Looks like it's a stolen car with about 4 or 5 people in it, so we're at Eagle above, following the car. And quite a few other police around. Looks like they're trying to run people off the road and cops and members of the public and that, so crazy drivers.
Chris moves ahead of the chase and sets up spikes at an intersection with just seconds to spare before the pursuit convoy arrives.
Anyone that's right out in the mid-face of the spike?
Here we go, here it comes.
Call the CEO, we're already there. Confirm you got spikes out as well? Hey, Sam.
Hurry up, get off the road once you've done it! Let's go! Get in, fella! Yes, sir.
Anyway, all 4 of his tyres are gone.
Just if we get out and the dudes run, let Delta do their job, right? As you can see, the vehicle's about 100 metres in front of us. There's a couple of police cars behind it, including I think 2 dog units. It's pretty much got no wheels to carry on, and I guess it's going to stop soon. So we're down to a pretty low pursuit. We're down to about 50 k's, so it should be all over Red Rover pretty shortly. Get this, Scotty?
Yeah, 15. Good call. That's the evening now.
With the stolen vehicle falling apart around them, the offenders are forced to a stop, where they're quickly subdued and handcuffed. Even though he tried to run several people down and drove on the wrong side of the road while escaping, Benny is very proud of his driving.
Well, admit it, we put up a fight, eh? We
put up a fight, man, you know. That's how we do it.
But it's a different story for the owner of the wrecked car, who'll have to spend a lot of time and money to get it back on the road.
Oh, yeah. I was screaming and ran away from the cops. We failed to stop. Oh, you know, we rode to the inn.
As well as driving a stolen car, Benny was also charged with unlawfully getting into a stolen vehicle and burglary. In court, he was sentenced to 15 months imprisonment.
All good in the hood. I walked down the side street and these guys just jumped me for my stuff. Took me down the side road, gave me some alcohol, got a bit tipsy, and then they just f***ed me up.
Only an hour earlier, Simon was set for what he believed would be a good night out with new friends. But when South Auckland detectives Steve Wykes and Warwick Adkin find him, he's having anything but a good time.
Are you okay?
Where are the offenders, mate?
What? How many offenders?
He's the guy over there. Can we go straight over to the bank?
Yes. Where are they, mate? Where are they?
There by the ASB or one of the credit cards. Please, it's a PVS game.
Can you show us? Can you direct him and we'll follow you? Mate, you show him and we'll follow you. Yep. Go!
It's not likely Simon's attackers will hang around for long, so it's imperative police act quickly before they escape.
Comms, we're just with a young lad. He's saying he's been jumped by a couple of offenders on the GSR section of Halver Road.
Yeah, what's the go on that one?
After several minutes of searching, it's beginning to look like they've given police the slip.
We're going to have to stop him and then get some details off him if you can't point anyone out.
But thankfully that won't be necessary, as moments later Simon spots his attackers.
Yeah, they're doing a 4E job at the request of the...
Say again? The guy on the bike?
So yeah, could you just follow us?
The guy on the bike, he reckons. Just go down. Mate.
I firm in number 3243.
It looks like they've found the assailants and things are just about to heat up.
Mate, how you doing?
Good.
Steve White's from the crime squad.
Yeah.
What's been happening?
We just got here.
You've just got here, have you? Which one? Mates, wait there a minute. Come over here.
Yeah, strip search me. I just got here. Yeah. Strip search me.
What's happened?
This guy jumped me for my money.
Which one?
Jump me
This
for your
guy, he's
money.
got my card.
Okay.
They bashed me up.
Yeah.
What have you got on you? Have you got knives,
Check
weapons?
that guy for my phone. He's got my phone.
Okay.
I ain't got no
These guys got my phone.
Despite being fingered, the boys do what seems to come naturally and play dumb.
What's happened tonight?
I don't know. Can I ask why I'm getting pulled over?
I just told you why. You've been fighting.
No, I don't know.
Simon, on the other hand, has no problem recollecting the night's events.
Or like they're telling me, if you want to die, do you want to die, G? Do you want to die? I was like, nah, I just want to go home for the night. That's all I want.
Who? I need to know
those
exactly.
3 guys.
3 guys?
Yeah, that's it for the girl. She's the only one that tried to stop it because they wanted to kill me down at the railway tracks. I said, what? I was like, me, and then grabbed the bottle and got like that.
Yep.
I wanted to go home and I gave them my PIN number and then they still had me like that and then I just ran for it.
Okay. What have you taken from me?
My phone,
Yep.
my hat, and my PIN number, my card. He's got the money, he's lying now.
What's your phone?
It's a Nokia.
What's your card?
He's got it on him.
What did he take?
$5 grand.
$5,000?
Yeah, $5,000.
You just wait there a second, I'll be with you in a minute, we'll get you sorted out, okay?
Armed with this new information, Steve returns to the suspects where Corey's senseless ramblings continue.
Can I arrest these bait boys, please, bait boys? Please, bait. What? Why? Because you get locked for disorderly behavior. They ain't got shit on me.
But that's where Corey's wrong. Had he paid attention instead of antagonising police, he'd realise he's dropped a crucial piece of incriminating evidence.
Where's that come from?
Huh?
Did he have that on him?
He's the only one stealing me.
I never get it on me. I never get it on me.
That wasn't there before, where's that come from?
I don't know. Heaps of people's been around here. But honestly, God, they did bring a couple of people around here.
Well, you don't do that. You're not going to ring me or meet you around the corner.
All of a sudden, they came around here. These are dumb monkeys.
So have you touched that card then? Your fingerprint's going to be on there.
Touch it?
No?
Yeah. His finger, I'm dumb.
What?
That's probably a question best left unanswered. But Corey isn't the only one with something to hide.
Your phone's ringing.
My phone?
Your phone is ringing.
I never phone in my pocket.
Is that there?
Yeah, I put that there.
Who put that there?
I put it there.
Whose phone's that?
That's it. The white guys.
So why have you got it then?
Because I came through, met up with these fellas, had a drink.
And?
I had a drink. I asked for a text. You can ask the dude that's the, what's it called, victim? Yeah. Ask that fella. I asked him, he lent it to me to give a text. I gave it back to him. My text came through. I did a text, yeah.
Without a convincing explanation, police aren't prepared to take John at his word. So he's going back to the station to see if he can come up with a better story. And realising that's where he's also heading, Corey decides he's not going quietly.
Okay, what we're doing, we're arresting you for robbery.
Robbery?
Of this gentleman over here.
Got you, brother. You little white. Corey.
You're on the floor in a minute.
What? That's ain't shit.
Put him on the floor. Boss. Calm down. You don't want to hurt yourself.
Bang! The police. Bang! What shit?
You need to calm down.
Kill you. White shit.
Calm down.
Kill you.
While Corey continues his tirade of abuse, his brother Jim has also been arrested for his part in the attack. Eventually Simon's possessions were returned and he had stitches to his eye, courtesy of Jim and Corey, who has since calmed down, perhaps hoping it will lessen his impending sentence.
I just want to say thanks to the police for getting me. They do a really good job, but I could have got away, but I chose to hand myself into them. That's a good thing about me. I'd rather not get caught. I'd rather hand myself into them. That's a good thing. Yeah, I finished.
Unfortunately, Corey's journey is far from finished, though he remains optimistic despite knowing his odds.
Hopefully I'm off home, but I think I'm off to the Mount Indian prison. See ya.
Both Corey and Jim were found guilty of aggravated robbery and assault, and as Corey predicted, sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. There are reports of a brawl between a group of men by railway lines in central Auckland, so officers Daniel Skelton and Kevin Reynolds are on their way to check it out.
Information we have is that the informant didn't see enough to say whether there's been any serious injuries, so we don't know if we're going to get there and there's someone lying there injured, or they might have, what often happens if you get there and they've all cleared off.
Gave them a ring for a passport to you.
How are we doing, chaps?
What's going on?
What have you got down here then?
You guys been scrapping at all?
What?
Has there been a bit of a scrap here at all, or what?
No.
What's going on? What are you guys up to?
Oh, we've had a few cans.
You have a few cans?
Yeah.
You guys been fighting at all?
I can't fight, hey?
You can't fight?
Because I've got cerebral palsy, and if I get one more knock on my head, I'm dead.
Okay.
So why would I start fighting?
How long have you been sitting here for?
About 3 hours.
About 3 hours. And how much?
It probably was us.
All three of you?
Yep.
How do you mean it probably was you?
And we were trying to get him away from the train track.
The guy in the orange, or?
Yeah. So probably from the road, it probably looked like...
Looked like a fight?
Yeah.
It's clear everyone's very drunk, but no one more so than Rodney.
In this British morn, when I was small, I'm proud and glad, and a lot that they were born. Oh, say, you.
While Rodney's belligerent, Brandon's anything but.
Like, you'll probably take me back to the cells, but...
Why would I want to take you back to the cells?
I'm preaching, but I don't know if I've had enough drink.
Is it one of your conditions not to drink?
Yeah.
And you've just told me you've been drinking?
Yeah.
Unprompted, Brandon has admitted breaching his bail conditions by drinking. And not only has he dobbed himself in, but he's keen to dob in his mates as well.
I'd rather see them go with you than me.
Why them?
Because they are trolling. They are. He was drinking at 6:30 this morning.
This is way off.
You want to get living for disorderly behaviour, alright? Carry on.
I'm trying to tell you the truth. Yeah, f***ing.
You're an absolute charmer, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Irish. I don't give a f***.
It's not an excuse, is it?
You. I don't care.
Nor do I. You're under arrest, okay? I'm not having you standing there swearing and calling the odds, mate. All right. Dan, we've got another unit coming down, have we?
Yep, come.
I'm under arrest because you.
I heard. Knock him up.
Don't laugh at me.
Knock him up.
Should we tell this guy to leg it?
Yeah, you're sweet.
Yeah, that was me telling him.
If you wanna go back, mate.
Didn't listen, mate, did he?
We'll get you out of here, eh?
You.
Told you to stop swearing.
Are you going to get me locked up?
For a little while, aye.
Why did you do that?
Why? Because I told you to stop swearing and behave yourself, and you wouldn't listen to me, would you?
But you hate the Irish or what?
No, I do not hate the Irish. Far from it.
You must.
Why?
But you got me arrested again,
I didn't get you arrested. I almost got you arrested. It was you.
Didn't do it.
Just watch your head when you get in.
With Bruce well on his way home to sleep it off, Brandon goes without protest.
Hello, Sisley. Hello, Ivana.
But as backup arrives, Rodney's not prepared to leave quite so quietly.
Hey, Djibouti.
Go on, mate. Let's get
a spare part.
Okay.
Come on, your feet.
Get up.
Get up.
Get a spare.
Calm yourself down. Get in the car for me. Don't look. Get in the car.
Get down.
Feet in the car. Down.
Get in. Get in.
Right. Get in the car. We'll bend in.
All right.
Get your legs in. We knew he was going to play up. That's why I've got the other unit here. Playing up in the back, so my partner's going to go with them just to control them. The other unit's partner's going to drive me, and the other guy who's quite quiet, we're going to drive through to Central.
Oh, he's off to jail. I'll put money on it. If I could get a $50 note out of my pocket, I would give it to you and put money on it. 50 charges, not looking good. He came home the other night and he said, that's a 49th charge. Went out on piss that afternoon, and now that's 50.
While he's quick to pay out on his mate, Brandon seems almost oblivious to his own predicament.
I admitted I was drinking, but...
Something you certainly can't say about Rodney.
Put in a cell by himself. There's no bed or anything in that because he's obviously quite violent. Hopefully he'll calm down a bit. And these guys will go to court tomorrow. Hopefully he's calmed down before he goes to court.
Rodney was sentenced to a month's imprisonment, while Brandon's breach of bail was recalled.